Sometimes when you're out there on the water, the unexpected will happen, of course, when you're least expecting it. And today we're going to explore some of that. Welcome back, crew, to this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. When you're out there boating, you truly never know how that day's going to go. We always go out there with the best of intentions, thinking it's going to be an amazing day, but sometimes things will just turn against us and they'll come out of the blue. Now, some things that'll happen will be our own fault, like if we go overboard not wearing the safety kill switch lanyard. I mean, who's really at fault on that one? It's definitely us boneheaded boaters. But sometimes things will just pop up out of nowhere, like a dock. Well, maybe that didn't pop up out of nowhere, but mechanical failure can happen at any point in time, and sometimes it can be catastrophic, like we see here, where all of a sudden the boat winds up starting to take on water and possibly going under. Now, sometimes the equipment failure out there on the water won't be mechanical, and it can be something else that winds up getting us into a little bit of trouble, but so much is wrong in this scene, and so many things could be changed to fix it. Let me know in the comments what you would have done if your tube got stuck like this. I definitely know myself, I wouldn't have risked the boat to try and save the tube, but let me know what you would have done to try and prevent this from happening. Now, other things that can pop up unexpectedly will be parts of the environment around us. Now, some of the things that will pop up in the environment around us will be a little more susceptible to us depending on the type of vessel we're in. So, for example, if our guy was out here fishing in a 30-foot center console, that might not have been a big deal. But even in a 30-foot center console, this might have been a situation.
I'm just saying hi.
Now, if I'm saying this would be a situation on a 30-foot center console, it most definitely is a situation when you're out there on a paddleboard. This girl might be my hero because I'll tell you what, as stressed as she sounds through this whole situation, she actually remains pretty darn calm. I'm gonna say much calmer than I probably would be in this situation as well. You always have to remind yourself that killer whales typically do not go after humans. Yes, there have been some incidents, especially ones we've reported on in Boating News of the Week, where they've attacked sailboats, and there has been some incidents with killer whales in captivity. But as for in the wild, at this point in time, to my knowledge, no human has ever been killed by a killer whale out in the wild. And even actual attacks on humans that are reported are very few. I believe it's less than a handful. And for the most part, if they come up to you like this, they're probably just being curious, but still a very intimidating feat. Again, another one of those unexpected things you might run into out there on the water. And then, of course, another thing you'll run out there on the water that's not so unexpected is running into the Googans out there fishing, trying to get things done, and of course, doing things wrong. Speaking of Googans and things going wrong, how in the world did these Googans let this one get this bad? I mean, how do you miss by this much and not notice you're missing? Let me know in the comments because I am a little baffled on how that one got that far out of hand. Now, of course, another thing as a boater you might run into out there in the water that can happen unexpectedly is weather. That's right, sometimes weather can just pop up out of nowhere, but most of the time, you're gonna see it's coming and know what you're going out there to deal with, and hopefully you show up prepared for the conditions you're gonna face. Our crew here looks like they're prepared until I guess he probably drops the shovel in the water, then I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do. Another thing that can happen unexpectedly out there on the water, well, you get into the water, decide you're going to enjoy a nice ride, and you realize the captain behind the helm is one of those Googans out there trying to show you a good time. Now, I understand when you go out and get a little tourist adventure, that's just it. Like, they're trying to make it an adventure, but is it really necessary to keep it this close? And then, of course, one of the worst unexpected things that can happen to you out there on the water, well, that's that your vessel decides to go ahead and sink. And this can happen in a myriad of different ways. Sometimes you'll forget the drain plug, sometimes weather conditions will take you down, and other times it'll be a loading issue and the vessel, well, it just left misloaded. This is actually more common than you think, and it doesn't only happen to commercial vessels like we see in this situation here. In fact, I actually personally know of 2 vessels people went out offshore with the boat not loaded correctly, too much weight in the bow of the boat with coolers, luggage, and other things, and all of a sudden once they got offshore, they wound up taking a wave over the bow because the bow wasn't riding as high as it should be, and all of a sudden, the vessel winds up getting full of water and capsizing and or worse. So if you're gonna head out there and go offshore, even in your own private vessel, Weighting is the key. Make sure your weight is spread evenly and don't overload the bow or the stern, or things can go wrong. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Fergus Grubb, Joanne Pikowski, Matt Lamley, and Adam Coolidge did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here. If not, we're coming to steal your drain plug.